Okay, well let's go ahead and set up Paul the Fourth real quick here. I think it was, I want to do the same builds of 17, 16, 16. I'm just going to try this build once more and then I'll move on to something else for a while. Let's see, Beak Face, we'll choose that defect. Kind of a, I guess it's not too bad of a defect actually. Choose Flaming Hands for the attack because it's extremely powerful. And I'm going to pump the rest of my points into unstable genomes. Get 3 of them. Last point can go into night vision so I don't have to worry about needing a torch or a glow sphere. And I'll choose Nomad. Plus 2 toughness, all of the other benefits that we've come to love and expect from the Nomad class. And, you know, honestly, I'm not even going to stick around in Joppa and loot the treasure chests. Not yet. We're going to run out, hopefully find some ruins in a layer or two, and then we'll come back to Joppa and spend a little bit of time with the merchants here. Just take off. It's 9 a.m. and we head to the west. A zeolite yells to the valley side as we disappear into the hellish landscape. Cast down your artifacts. You are not worthy of their make. Ooh. And heading to the southwest, we discover a lair. It is the lair of Movoboem, a legendary dawn glider, level 2. And we manifest a mutation. Let's see, corrosive gas generation, multiple arms, or clairvoyance. I'm going to choose multiple arms. That's not a bad one. We'd get level 3, level 4, and we didn't manifest anything else after that. And we're going to leave this place. Ooh, we're thirsty and hungry already? I've got plenty of salt hopper chips and vine wafers. There we go. We take a bite and eat our food. And I've got 3 mutations. So, I will level up Flaming Hands there. Might even level it up again. If I level up my set of arms, it'll give us a 10% chance to deliver an additional melee attack instead of 8. Not the best investment. I have a frill this time. What's a frill? Your face bears an unsightly frill. I don't know. Is that like a tassel or something? Hanging off my beak nose? I think I'll level up Flaming Hands once more. And it's currently at 3d6. We've got 1 mutation point left over. 8 drams of water in our suit. I'm going to fill that into the canteen there. We start with that. Do not empty the canteen, please. Let's see, for this torch, I'm going to remove it. So we've got 3 open fists and a desert Chris. That's fine. We've got 222 skill points here. I have to invest in butchery as soon as possible, so we can start stockpiling food and continue exploring. I think I'll wait on the other skill points until we find a decent weapon somewhere. Oh crap, we come onto the map and get blasted on fire by a dawn glider. Forget it, we're leaving that bastard. No, we're gonna fast travel to the world map. Just wander around until we find another lair. And we notice some ruins nearby. Let's investigate. It is daytime, and there's a dawn glider. There's multiple buildings around here. And you know what? There's that lair. So the ruins are just due north of that lair. If we were stronger, I could investigate all of them. I have a feeling there's dawn gliders all over this place, though. If I could sneak, I would. There's a slumberling. Oh, and that... Why would it do that? Why would that trapezing mortar wake up the slumberling? So, the trapezing mortar just blasted the slumberling, which is fine. And the slumberling is going to come kill us. We take 7 damage. Well, this character started off decent, but it's already murder-rated. I'll begin sprinting and try to get out of here. There we go. We've left the slumberling behind. The trapezing mortar blasts another shot at us. The slumberling takes 11 damage from the explosion, and we run off to the west. Oh man. Are we being chased? No. Oh, so we rest until we're healed. It's now 7 a.m. What a way to start your morning. There's the slumberling. Leave him be. Go back to bed, slumberling, and it does fall asleep. I'm sure that it has dealt with that trapezing mortar already. There's a honey skunk over there. Just press our way along this wall. Try not to draw the attention of anything. There's an Iskari. Now, the Slumberling was in here, and the trapezing mortar. Was there a treasure chest or anything? Were they guarding anything? Damn. I don't think they were. Nope. Nothing there either. An empty building, and we're just gonna get out of here. There's a couple other buildings over here. We've got this square here, and this, well, rectangles, I guess. But there they are. And there's got to be a treasure chest somewhere. The honey skunk charges at us. We blast our fire. I don't even think the skunk felt it. It puts out its funk all over the place. Begins eating down the century-old foolcrete. We flick our fire at it and it disintegrates. Its fur goes up in a puff of smoke. And what are you? I think you're just a leech. Yeah, an easy leech. Where there's one leech, though, there's normally more than one. There's normally two. Damn, a dawn glider. It's very tough, hostile, and I can't begin sprinting. It is fast. Please don't let it keep up with me. Damn it, it does. We take off running to the north. It almost kills us with steam, and son of a bitch, fries us with its stupid, dummy dawn glider flames. I'm not ready to give that build up once more. That character didn't last nearly as long as he should have. I'm just glad I didn't take the time to loot all of the treasure chests. So there we go, got those points spent. Put beak points in. 3 unstable mutations. You could say I'm a little bit stubborn, damn it. And I want this to work. And night vision. And nomad once more. There we go. Everything is set, and we are Paul the Fifth. For better or for worse, we're trying this at least once more. Maybe once more after this. And then once more after that. And then until I'm absolutely tired of it. So, Flaming Hands, Harvest, and Sprint. There we go. And you know what I need? I don't need more Vine Wafers, even though I should buy Mamets this time. Just to be safe, stock up on Vine Wafers. And we're gonna go check the screen to the north of here. See if there's any star apples. I see a whole bunch of witchwood. I guess witchwood will have to do. So, damn, we failed to harvest anything. Oh well. We don't have time to waste. Paul the Fifth is on a mission. And we become lost. Killed by a dawn glider. We pat the flames out. Another dawn glider begins giving chase. We begin sprinting. Do not flame me, you jerk. Chased by that one as well. Back and forth we go, trying to lose them on the zone boundary. Whatever it takes, I guess. And running to the east, we regain our bearings and find some ruins there. So, let's rest until we're healed. Tough it up, suck it up, and explore these ruins a little bit. Try to stay away from the building. Anything that can cut my visibility and let a dawn glider sneak up on me. There's a beetle bum. What have you seen, beetle bum? Are there any dawn gliders in there? There's a treasure chest. Oh no! An electric snail. We begin sprinting. Do not shock me, you jerk. Maybe we can lose him over here and I can go ninja loot that treasure chest. So we run there to the west, cut back to the northeast, gonna follow the river right here, and come into the north of this treasure chest. And what are you? A snapjaw hunter steps out of the shadows, shoots at us and fails to penetrate our armor. It's on fire, and it's running away screaming, and its electric snail guardian has heard it and come running after us. We open up the treasure chest and find a steel warhammer, a fractured microchip, leather boots, and a slender carbide dagger. Not bad. We'll take the dagger and get out of there. And, yep, there we go. So, at least we got a decent weapon out of that. I don't know if it was actually worth it. It's a slender one, too. It weighs less than normal. Not that daggers ever weigh very much. And some leather boots. We'll put those on. And, ooh, to the east of here we find the lair of Airy, the legendary salt kraken. We get level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. And I didn't manifest a single damn thing. Bollocks. I depend on those random mutations, dang it. I'm not going down into his lair of doom. I'm level 3. Let's be realistic about this. I think that I will actually spend these 4 mutation points to buy a new mutation, yes. And let's see, we get Carapace, two-headed, or multiple arms again. Carapace is one of the best, it's probably the best armor in the game, I think, if I was reading correctly. But I don't want to take my recycled suit off. I don't think it'd be a good replacement at this point in time. I guess we'll get multiple arms again. Even though that's not really the best either. Ooh, and heading to the north here, we bump into another layer. The layer of Aerosar, a legendary Dawn Glider. We get level 6. Okay. And we're just heading out to the world map. So we've got 1 mutation point. I'm going to spend that on Flaming Hands. Bump that up to 2d6. I've got 12 Salt Hopper chips. And plenty of water. I guess we'll just continue to pick through the sand here. Down to 9 Salt Hopper chips, 8. Whenever I run out of food, I'll buy Butchery. Our torch finally burns out, but I'll buy Butchery and we'll head off into the... Oh man, there's nothing out here now. Thirsty, hungry, quenched, sated. That is our last Salt Hopper chip. Okay, down we go. It's 1 a.m. Just gonna sit here on the sand until the sun comes up. And then... Let's see, got 370 skill points, so I have to buy Butchery because we have to go butcher meat now, unless I want to starve. And actually, let's buy Skillful Butchery so we harvest extra meat. That leaves 170 skill points to spend on what? Skillful Harvestry? Sure, why not? We're trying to be self-sufficient here. It's part of this build I'm grinding out, for better or worse. We just chow down on our vine wafers since it's all we've got. And we make it back to the swamps at 8 a.m. There's glowfish all over the place. The dogwoods and the murk trees, or whatever they are, the brine stalks, litter the landside. Not really any food, and a crocodile. That's meat. And my fire goes wide, catching a couple some water vines on fire, boiling the lake into steam. And we butchered, what, 2 meat there? Not bad. Shouldn't take too long with Masterful Butchery, or Skillful. We'll just stay along the edge here. Who knows what we'll bump into. Maybe a Snapjaw layer or something, a legendary boar layer. Let's see. You are a witchwood tree. We harvest 2 bark from it. Might as well. Stock up on that crazy all healing stuff. It is noon. Just follow the road and bridge. I don't know if it leads to a village. Some of them might. This one leads out into the salt dunes. We're not gonna follow it much. Just run east for an hour or 2. There's where a road starts. Or is that where a road ends? Either way, we're not gonna follow it. What are you? A horned chameleon is equipped with tusks. Tries to gore us. We win. We eat its corpse and it tastes like fresh kiwi fruit, it said. I don't know if that's actually true or not. Someone should try it and let me know. Seed spitting plant did a decent amount of damage to us, I think. It actually had me yellow, I believe. We step onto the scene here and we're surrounded by Snapjaws. 2 hunters and a salamander give chase after us. We chop down this Snapjaw. I'm going to take his iron mace because that's going to be maybe a decent amount of drams or something when we get back to town. Won't be too much longer before I head back to Joppa. And get flanked by a Snapjaw hunter who unloads and takes a shot at us. If he rounds the corner, there he is. We blast him with fire and he falls over. Drops an empty water skin. I'll take the short bow and the iron mace. There we go. I know there was another hunter over there. It's just a matter of waiting for him to get the courage to charge after us again. We pick up that quilted shawl there. Everyone get in a line so I can take your picture. DRSD. We blast through the first three. The dog in the back twitches around for a bit before falling over. Studded leather armor, don't need it. 2 campfires, huh? We've got a snapjaw hunter and 2 salamanders charging after us. The hunter takes off running backwards. We flick our wrist at him and cut him down before he can get away to do any harm from a distance. We cut through all of those snapjaws. They just throw themselves against us. Leather apron, wooden arrow, bronze dagger, don't want any of it. Maybe I'll loot some iron occasionally, depending on if I'm in the mood to press the keys or not. Like an iron short sword, sure, I'll take it. I can hold 270 pounds. I guess I better start stocking up a little bit. Ooh, there is some delicious meat. A boar. It keeps pace with us. I wanted it to get in a row with all of those snapjaws so it could spell SOS, but it didn't want to play along. So we butcher it for some meat, I think. I didn't actually look over there to see if we got it, but I'm going to assume we did. Because there's going to be more boars down the road, and we're going to get their meat anyways. Cut down that hunter. He drops a quilted shawl for us. Another 8 dram short bow, I believe it is, and there's a 2-headed boar. We catch it on fire and backpedal for a bit. What are you? A horned chameleon equipped with 2 massive gaping tusks comes charging around the corner. We can shoot fire again, so let's see. Can I get all of you lined up by chance? We can go through the R-O-S, or we can go through the R and the O, or the O and the S. Well, those 2 drop. Ooh, wow, the chameleon is really kicking my butt. I got extremely careless. We start to sprint. Please don't bleed to death. Please do not bleed to death. Do I have any bandages? I have witchwood. We down the witchwood. We eat the umaharum. A warm tingling comes over our body. We forget everything, but at least I'm not going to bleed to death. Where'd you go, chameleon? We stand still for a few turns, and I think the chameleon bled to death from its wounds. Oh, thank you very much, Witchwood. That was incredibly stupid of me. That is normally how I die, I think. It seems like it's mostly my stupidity that kills me, not the game being cheap or anything, just my own stupidity. And inside that treasure chest is a vine wafer. And some type of error. The Snapjaw Hunter is no longer needed in that other map, so the game gods decided to kill it. I hate you, tortoise. I cannot eat its corpse, unfortunately, so leave it be. We bump into some shell canyons. Zigzag between the speed-shitting vine. That's right. It's not a spitting plant, it shits them out. We dodge between its loaves and cut down a dog, a feral dog that jumps out of the shadows at us. Rah! We slam the seed spitter into the side of the shell canyon, splattering him like a rotten pumpkin left on the porch too long. So what we got? A bunch of salty water here. I'm so scared of stepping in water now, after bumping into so much stuff that has fire. We catch the salt hopper on fire, and I think running through the water probably put it out. Down to 23 hit points. Zigzag around for a bit, and the salt hopper dies. We butcher 2 salt hopper chips from him and pick up a burnt capacitor from his corpse. Quench sated, and I think the sun just rose because my visibility vastly improved. There's Equimax all over the place, and we get pinched in by 2 horned chameleons. Horned chameleons screwed me up earlier, so I'm not going to even bother getting into a fight with them. Yes, we level up, and we manifest a mutation. Force wall, teleportation, or stunning force. Now, force wall would be extremely useful in running away, and in setting up a barrier. Say if I'm exploring and I zoom down into the map and I suddenly find a dawn glider right in front of me, I can build a wall between me and it and then get away. Teleportation would allow us to, I guess, teleport anywhere on the map that we can see, though. That would be useful for, say, if we see a treasure chest but it's surrounded by monsters. They're all going to chase me anyways, so we could run away and then teleport on top of the chest like a pro, and then run away. Or stunning force, which throws monsters all over the place whenever you attack them with it. And the hiccups, which is option D, which I've apparently decided to choose. I think that I will choose force wall. Not a bad ability, and level 7, there we go. So, skill points are 98, we'll save those. I've got 1 mutation point. Let's see, force wall. It creates 9 contiguous squares of immobile force field. We can't move anything with it. We can't move it once we've placed it. Has an 84 round cooldown, and we may fire missile weapons through the wall. I wonder if we could flick our wrist and shoot fire through it. We'll find out. We have 2 unstable genomes left to mutate, which is awesome. And you know what? I'm going to spend this point to level up Flaming Hands, get that to 3d6. Kind of my saving grace emergency attack skill. My primary skill, my crutch, as you would. Every good build has a crutch that they depend on, right? A dogthorn tree, okay. I almost harvested it. But you cannot harvest the dogwood tree. Only a master harvester can. Takes a lot to understand the mystery of the dogwood tree, the dogthorn. I don't even know what it's called. I don't understand it. How can I understand what to eat of it? We cut through a salamander, I think a snapjaw too, and a stray dog. Whoa. Bunch of stray animals around here. We incinerate all of them easily. I still don't feel comfortable going toe-to-toe with things, apparently. Let's see. The dog, I'm at 39 hit points. He does 3 damage to me. Not bad. The Snapjaw Hunter, we cut through him. He drops a Null Worm Skull, which I would love to equip, but I cannot because I have Beak Face on this character. So we'll pick up the dagger and go on our way. 2 Snapjaws come charging at us, locked arm in arm. We chop them down and leave their bronze loot because we don't need it. It's worth a pittance at the local market. Another witchwood tree. We failed to harvest anything useful from it. The only bark was dry and rotten, unworthy of being eaten. It had no medicinal value at all. And a boar comes charging after us. We catch him on fire and then jump on his back, rolling around laughing with our wetsuit. The water kept us safe from burning, I guess. S.O. What do you know? You're on fire and dead. The Snapjaw and the boar bolt drop. We butcher 2 raw boar meat. And let's see, our food situation, it's not the best. 8 boar meat, a crock meat. What was that? 2 salt hopper chips. We're getting there. We are getting there. And then we'll be able to go back exploring soon. The Snapjaw corpse. 2-handed swords, those sell for a decent amount. Still got 100 rounds before I can harvest anything else. Wow. Oily but satisfying, we eat the raw meat. And let's see. Here is Ugo Sufurubu, the nimble Snapjaw Tot Eater. I'm just going to pretend I don't see him and dodge to the south. I know that some of those Snapjaws have got to give chase. Just get lined up, all 3 of them. We blast through them, 2 of them die, and we dodge to the south, to the next sector. Chased by 1 Snapjaw. He follows us on foot for a while. We pull him away from his friends, break off, and cut him down. And let's see. I've got plenty of arms to put this in. Let's put that in, just doesn't matter. Any arm. Any open arm. And we step back onto the screen here, surrounded by a bunch of Snapjaws. We shoot again, 3 of them drop. We give chase, do a little pirouette and chop off that Snapjaw Hunter's head. We'll loot his corpse, or his bow there. He doesn't need it. And unfortunately, their leader, the unique one, didn't have anything for us. How sad. At least I don't think they did. We cut down that hunter and that Snapjaw scavenger. He decided to add his life to the pile like a foolish lemming. And what are you? A salt hopper. It was fighting something over here. There's a whole bunch of dead stuff around it. It's quite unnerving. I have no idea what normally fights a salt hopper, but we kill it with fire and butchered 2 salt hopper chips from it. Let's see, on this pile is a small golden tube, a slender short bow. We'll pick that up. A couple bronze weapons, beaded bracelet. Must have been all Snapjaws then. I guess the Snapjaws were trying to maybe pull down a salt hopper, harvest it for its delicious meat. One salt hopper could feed the small, tiny Snapjaws for who knows how long. Be like taking down a mammoth, I guess. Take that bow as well. Willowy bronze dagger, don't need it. 174 pounds. Felled energy relay, will take that. Another short bow to add to the collection. Continue to tiptoe through here. Completely ignore the death of that Snapjaw. We didn't even work up a sweat over him. Didn't even burn a single calorie killing him. He fell so easy. Same with all of these. They just throw themselves against us. What can we say? Okay, Hunter. You're not supposed to put up that much of a fight. I actually had to bust out the fire for him. Take that short bow, a bunch more regular stuff from them, and a fancy beaded bracelet. Pin that Hunter against the wall and chop him down. He has a sturdy short bow. What's so sturdy about it? This item cannot break. I assume that means it can also not rust. I am assuming that those things are synonymous with each other. We pull up next to the campfire and rest until we're healed. Rest our weary bones. Another Snapjaw jumps out after us. How about this wooden buckler? I will equip that automatically. I've got 4 elbows, 4 arms that we can put that on now. Ooh, a treasure chest. Let's see, an iron short sword and 2 copper nuggets. We'll take both of those. Wow. We just exploded that Snapjaw. He should not have charged at us like that. What do we got here? I think that's it. So that whole area is mapped out. The Snapjaws put up a decent fight there. We run east and don't see anything. It's 10 p.m. We're quenched and sated. Got 7 boar meat, 4 salt hopper chips. And it's mostly still worthless stuff attacking me. Stuff that I cannot eat. I cannot eat dogs. As much as I would like to. I cannot eat a Snapjaw. I cannot butcher anything useful from it. I cannot make Snapjaw jerky. As delicious and as enticing as that sounds, this 2-headed boar will have to do instead. We get 2 more meat from that. And yes, soon we'll be heading back to Joppa. Hey, look at that, a star apple tree. We cut down that Snapjaw. He drops gloves that I can never wear. We harvest 10 star apples. Wow. I need to find more trees to work my harvesting magic on. We split that Snapjaw in 2, and he drops a water skin filled with 9 drams of water. Okay, this character's doing rather well, so I want to fill the 8 fresh drams from our recycling suit here. Pour that into the canteen. We only have 18, 24, 20-something drams. I didn't see how much fresh water. We're starting to run kind of low. Follow this dragonfly along the canyon wall. He leads us to a Snapjaw that has a beautiful shawl. We'll take it and sell it on the market. Cut down that horned chameleon while it's on fire. It's lapping at us with its little freaky tongue hanging out of its mouth. What did we pick up there? Beaded bracelet. And that hunter just sits back there plinking arrows at us until he goes down grinning. He didn't flinch when we ran at him at all. 2 more Snapjaws step out of the shadow. I will take your vine wafer and your iron mace. Why not? I'm up to 229 pounds. Almost got a full backpack. And then we'll head to the world map and fast travel there. You want some, Snapjaw? He'd been following us for quite some time, picked up our scent. Thought he was going to avenge the death of his loved ones. Ended up joining them in hell instead. We blow through 2 salamanders, chop down a 3rd one, let the glow crows feast on his corpse, and bumping into a lot of witchwood trees, but I am not going to harvest them. I want to save my harvestry for a star apple tree. Just in case, you never know. And it's 8 a.m. and we bump into some foolcrete. It is thankfully not going to be dark anytime soon. Gives us plenty of time to be ambushed in broad daylight by the chitinous pumas. Did it say it's 8 a.m. or 8 p.m.? It's 9 a.m. It should be bright as day out here. I think the thick trees are cutting down any visibility that we might have. Hello, Snapjaw, buddy. We flip around the corner and cut him down and pick our way through the canyons here. They're reinforced in multiple areas by thick foolcrete barricades. We eat 2 pieces of boar meat. We've almost ate through that little collection that I did have. It didn't last nearly as long as I would like it to. And what are you? You are an electrofuge, right? Yes, it's easy, it's hostile. We flick our wrist at it. It sizzles for a moment, crackling and popping, and it goes down, melts. Can I eat its corpse? That hits the spot. We're bloated and quenched. It didn't taste like anything. What are you? Okay, a hide-sheth hermit. I saw that slumberling and got extremely scared for a moment. We catch the hermit on fire and run backwards. I'm not going to go toe-to-toe with him. Pretty sure he would win. He drops a headlamp. Wow. Can I equip it? No, I cannot equip anything on my head. Maybe if I had 2 heads. Headlights, it's a leather strap and then a fixed lamp. It's pretty self-explanatory. Pretty damn nice if you don't have night vision and don't want to carry around a torch or have a floating glow sphere. We'll take the steel short sword too. And let's just poke our head back in here. I'm not going to wake up the slumberling. Even though there's always something else in there that could, like a skunk or a trapezing mortar. Or a seed-spitting plant that accidentally hits it on the shoulder and it looks for a reason to wake up and be pissed off. What are you? Do not tell me. It's an electric snail, one of those bastards again. We take off sprinting. I don't even want to fight it. Electricity is no joke. We're out of here. I'm done with these ruins. Not a treasure chest in sight. Ooh, and a star apple tree. We harvest 10 star apples from it. We're up to 20 star apples, 6 raw boar meat, and 4 salt hopper chips. 252 pounds. There's another star apple tree. I'm just going to pass 100 turns here. Down to 72 rounds until I can use it. Pass another 100 turns. And harvest from this tree. Crap. Failed to harvest anything useful after sitting next to it for an hour or 2. We looked at it, but we just couldn't figure out how to get to the delicious fruit that was hanging in the top branches. Everything that was down low had already been picked by the snapjaws. And so that one way back there paid the price. A seed spitter from the distance arcs his seeds and they bounce off the top of our head. Not enough velocity to do any damage. Whoa. Hello, salamander. I incinerate the front one and cut down the back one. More snapjaws offer themselves up as sacrifices. Okay, it's nighttime. Let's travel back to Joppa. We eat all of the meat. Unfortunately, we eat like 1 piece of meat with every step on the overworld map. We eat food extremely quickly. And let's see what Tam here has to offer. I'll buy up all of these lead slugs, all of the shotgun shells. Of course I'm going to buy the bear jerky, the raw bear meat, the vine wafers. I do want bandages this time, just in case I ever get down to like 2 health and I'm bleeding again due to a damn horned chameleon. Actually, before I part with any of these weapons, well, I can let go of the bronze two-handed sword, the Desert Chris. Let's see, the battle axes I will keep. I'll sell the maces, sell the short swords. I'm going to have an iron battle axe in each of my hands, and then we'll put some skill points into the axe skill as well, so we chop and cleave and stuff. A whole bunch of short bows for sale. Slender short bow, yes. Sturdy short bow, of course. All this scrap. Because I don't think I'm ever going to be a tinkerer. I'll equip the iron buckler at some point. And let's see, what else does he have for us? A steel buckler? That's 102 drams though, forget it. I'll buy his nuggets and his silver nugget there. He doesn't really have anything else that I want to buy. I can't wear the spectacles because of my beak, my frill. That'll have to do then. He doesn't have 77 drams of fresh water. He only has 75. That's fine. He can make a little bit of extra profit there, and we'll be good. Let's see. I need to put some stuff in my hands though. In my left hand here. Let's see. Where are those axes at? There's the buckler. There's the iron battle axe. The wood buckler is on my left arm there. On this left arm, put that iron buckler. In this hand, I know you're around here somewhere. Can I not equip another weapon in my hand? Salt hopper chips. I'm going cross-eyed. Copper nuggets. Headlamps. Bear jerky. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can only have one in that left hand. And then one in that right hand. Oh, I can wear gloves on these hands. That's good to know, I guess. On the right arm, why not? I'll put a beaded bracelet there. Put a beaded bracelet there. Replace that with a buckler at some point. I'm kind of sad that I can't equip any more weapons. In this hand, nope, I don't see the axe anywhere. I know I've got some. Oh well. I'll trade away... Wait, no I don't have any more weapons. Okay, that's just ridiculous too. Well, I'll have to equip them. I thought that I had 3 axes. Apparently I was cross-eyed and I was looking at the iron short swords that I had 3 of. Oh well, we'll just loot more whenever we go out into the field. And actually, let's loot these treasure chests too. In here is a water skin. Take that and fill that in the future maybe with non-existent water. The recycling suit has already recycled 3 drams of fresh water, so it is working beautifully. This treasure chest has a cracked lens, a weird artifact, another buckler for us, and 2 wooden artifact arrows that the warden is collecting for some reason. Ooh, another buckler. There's a bronze battle axe we can equip. A copper nugget, bronze battle axe. Take the iron dagger and the bronze short sword. That should be more than enough weapons. In the left hand here, let's see. We will put the iron dagger. That's 1d6. That's pretty damn nice. And in our fists here, put... How about... I guess the axe. Remove that nasty beaded bracelet. Smells like rotten snapjaw. A wet dog. Put both of those bucklers on. I don't have anything for my missiles. Still nothing for my hands. I don't need it. I don't have any grenades to throw. Ooh, we can put a quilted shawl on. Let's see. Severity of cooling effects reduced by 10. Cold damage reduced by 10%. My armor value is 4, so not too bad. That'll all have to do. I'm not going to go steal Argive's chest. That's just too much work. No, I do not want to open it. They'll probably be mad if I even open it, just to look in there and see if it's worth stealing. I'll have to try that on a character that I don't want to die. So let's see. We'll take all of these vine wafers, 3 drams for him. Sure, why not? That gives us 189 of them. I think that the warden also has some for sale. Yeah, he has 100. So we'll buy all of these. And I'm gonna, let's see. Do I have anything else to spend? No. Can I see? Let's see once more. Let's see my skill points. We have 98 skill points. Don't need to spend any of them except on axing. No. Actually, until we level up again, I'm not going to spend any skill points. I'm going to take a break, and whenever we come back, it is back out to the grindstone to continue exploring the salt dunes. We might run through the swamps on foot again, try to get some more meat, look for more star apple trees, continue to stock up on food, continue to level this character up. Once I get about level 10, then we're going to come back here, do all of the quests, go to the Grit Gate, and then probably go exploring some more again. Who knows where we'll go. Gonna be fun times all around.